Hey everyone, welcome again to another lesson in this course. In this lesson, we are going to learn how we can install Tosca on our Windows machine. Now we know that Tosca is a licensed automation tool, but there is a workaround if you want to install Tosca for some time and want to practice on that particular tool, right? So Tricentis provides you with a learning license tool which is valid for 60 days, which you can use for learning purpose, and all the features of Tosca are available in this particular license. So let's see how we can get this license and how we can install and activate this license on our Windows machine. So the first step is to go to this URL, which is support.tricentis.com, and there you will find a login register link, right? So click on this, and if you have already registered, you can directly enter the email address and password. If not, you can click on the register button, and that will give you a registration form, right? So you need to fill this registration form. You need to fill all the mandatory fields like business email, confirm email, password, language, first name, last name, time zone, company country, and all the data related to a company. So if you are not a company and you are an individual who is trying to create a license, you need to have a business email, right? So if you don't have a business email, your license won't get generated because they are going to verify whether it's a business email or a personal email. So get a business email address and just enter it here, and all the remaining details can be filled as per the data given here, right? So once you're done with that, right, you can log in into your support account. And I have already registered, so I'm going to use a business email and a password to log in. So I have entered my business email and password, and let's click on login. And once we have created our account and logged in successfully, we need to go to a different URL in order to raise a request for creating a license. So let's go to this URL, right? So it is training license request at the end of the URL. Hit enter, and here you will see you can select your preferred license type, right? So there is a on-premise and there is a cloud license type. So on-premise would be directly linked to your individual machine, and cloud, this particular license would be maintained on a cloud server, right? So I would prefer a on-premise license type, and hence I will do this, and I will submit the license request. Okay, and then you will get a message that you have already requested this particular license. Okay, so since I clicked twice, it is saying a third activation is not possible. So Tricentis allows you to create two licenses, and each license is valid for 60 days, right? Now, once you have submitted your request, you can go to My Assets and you can go to License Overview, right? Now, remember, once you submit your request, it is going to take some time, maybe some hours, or maybe sometimes it takes a day for the support team to process your request. And once it is processed, you will get an email confirmation, and also it will be visible under the license tab, right? So here under the licenses, you will find all the license information. So there are different packages, and these are the activation IDs, right? Um, and if you have multiple licenses, it will show it over here. Okay. So as you can see, I have got right now two licenses, and each is valid for 60 days. Okay, so we have to copy this premium package, right? So this activation ID, and we need to use it on the Tosca license, right? Now, the next step is to install or download the Tosca automation tool, right? So for that, you need to go to the Downloads tab, and here you will find all the products for Tricentis, right? And then we need to download the latest version of Tricentis Tosca, which is right now 14.2 LTS, right? So you have also got the LTS documentation and installation guide. You can also download the Tosca server if you're going to use it. But for now, let's focus on the Tosca automation tool, which is 14.2 version. So click on this link to download it, right? It is going to take some time. So let's wait for it to complete. So my download is complete and I have come to my downloads folder where I can see a zip file. So we need to unzip this, right? So let's extract to this folder here. And once it's done, you can open this and there would be some documentation around this, right? Which is the key features. And then you will have the Tosca automation tool, the setup, right? So double click on the setup to start it. It's a pretty simple setup. So just click on I agree to license terms and conditions, click on continue. It will show you some prerequisites, right? If these are not installed, it will install it on your system, right? Now you need to choose the setup that best suits your needs, right? So there are, as you can see, three setup. The first is Tosca Commander, the execution agent, and custom installation. But we are going to work on Tosca Commander, right? So that's where the complete automation suite lies, or the framework. So select Tosca Commander and select next. So let's go with the defaults. So click on next, right? Click on next and let's click on install. And this is going to install the Tosca automation tool, or which is known as the Tosca Commander, on our Windows machine. So the installation is complete now. So let's click on finish and let's search for our Tosca Commander, right? So here you will see the Tosca Commander is available now. So click on it to launch the Tosca Commander. And once you do that, it will start the Tosca Commander. And after that, we need to activate the license. Right, so this is the license screen, as you can see. And here, if you go to other options, you will see there is a connect button and there is an activate button, right? So we can either connect to a license server, right? Or we can also connect to a cloud server. Okay, so let's click on activate, and here you will see that we have got a license server, or we can also choose the local machine. So I'm going to choose the local machine here, right? Now we need to go to the support portal and we need to get the activation IDs. Okay, so let's go here and let's go to our assets and license overview. There, let me select one of the licenses and then I can copy this premium package. I can come back here and paste it, right? So once we do, I can say activate license. So once your license is activated, you will see a screen like this, right? So this is the local machine where the license is activated. And then we have got this premium package, which contains all the different engines and all the different integrations and frameworks within Tosca, right? So this is the license screen. And now our Tosca Commander is completely set up, right? And you can access all the different parts of your Tosca Commander. So in the next sessions, we'll explore the Tosca Commander tool. We'll see all the different sections and how you can start working with the Tosca commander.